sweat, belt soaked in sweat, hands are soaked in sweat, I'm soaked in sweat, so the obvious thing I need to do is go back and clean everything. So I'm gonna go get out of this, and then I'm gonna show you how to package all this and take it back. So you keep everything that's funky on the mats, funky on everybody else, off of everything that's clean in your car, clean at home. So I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna go from there. So done rolling, kind of done sweating, still sweating though. I put on the clothes from today. This will all go exactly where all of this goes, but I wanted to show everyone just the easy way to package this up, to have it so you can carry it and keep as much funk off of things as possible. So the first is just the jacket. Pants, I like to just lay them like that. Now here's one thing, the cup, there's a lot of people that say, oh, I don't know if I can wash this, you know, maybe I'll wash it every other time. You can wash this every single time. You can wash this every single time. So I always take it out so when we get to the washing machine, I don't have to take it apart. It's already apart. So I don't wear them, but I wanted to include them because I know a lot of people do. Knee sleeves, every single time. Headgear, every single time. All of that can be washed. And then my rash guard for today. If I was wearing shorts, if I was doing no gi, that would also go in this bundle.
Work different grips. Work the material we did last week. Different grips, turn them over. You weren't here, just keep spinning, right?
So this is all I do. And then I fold this up like this. Nice little bundle. All of this will be ready to go. I'll carry it from the belt, and then, for example, I won't put this if I had fabric in my car. I would make sure that I don't put my soaking wet gi on the fabric in the car, because that'll get that funky. But the other thing is, whatever I wear out of here, if it's winter, if you have a hat that you're going to wear during the winter time, if it's a beanie, consider washing that. If not every time, close to it. Make sure you're washing everything. But the next step is going to be putting all of this in the wash. I'm going to show you not only what we use to wash everything, but proportions and whatnot of how much vinegar, baking soda, and all of that I put in with all of this. So that will be the next step. But like I said, everything now is in a nice little package. I can carry this like this, and it doesn't have to touch anything. One of the things that I want to stress is, personally, I don't put this in a bag. If we put this in a bag, like a duffel bag, then we go home and we wash it, and it's all clean. And then we decide, okay, now that it's clean, we're going to put it back in the duffel bag. It's now dirty again. So mesh bags, washable bags are the best bet. But like I said, this is funky. This is going nowhere other than the rubber tray in the back of my car where I'll put it. I don't have to worry about it getting anything else funky. So next step, washing everything. So we're home now. I have my little bundle of all of my sweaty, funky, smelly gi and rash guard and everything in here. However, mine isn't funky and smelly because I wash it every single time. And if you do the same, if you wash it, you should never have that problem. So, in fact, if you need to do the smell test on your gi, on your rash guard, on your belt, it's probably time to get a new gi or rash guard or whatever it is. However, washing it the way that I'm going to show you can get the funk out, and it can get it back to smelling neutral. So this is what we use. Just whatever detergent you want. Baking soda, vinegar. And let's walk you through it. This part's pretty self-explanatory. Now, as I mentioned, down at the gym, I already have everything in here. I already removed my cup part from the jock strap. So that's already taken care of. If I didn't want to touch any of this, I could just roll it in. But as I mentioned, knee sleeves every single time, wash them. Headgear, wash them every single time. And then the other thing I'm going to do is, I'll spare you this part of the process, but everything I'm wearing right now that's sweaty will also go in with this. And we get a lot of people that say, oh, you know, a gi isn't a full load. I don't want to spend money if I'm going to a laundry mat, just washing a gi. Well, personally, by the time I put, especially in the winter with jeans and socks and a hoodie or whatever, by the time I put all that in there, it is a full load. So no excuse there. And that brings up another good point with people that say, oh, I just don't have enough money to wash it every time, and I'd rather let it hang dry and hopefully it doesn't get stinky. Well, news, it will get stinky, and it will end up costing you more because you'll get sick. Not only that, your gym membership, think about this, you'll be the stinky guy. You don't want to be that guy. And if you're the stinky guy at the gym, no one will want to work with you. So, you're losing out on training partners. And if there is that guy in your gym, personally, at CPMMA, we have the rule: if someone stinks, call them out and say, hey, that's getting a little ripe, it's a little funky, wash your stuff or get rid of it. That's our policy at the gym. And luckily we have, no one that I can think of that stinks. So, in any event, on to how we wash it. Self-explanatory with this, I'll be honest, I've never really measured anything. I put in, let's see, about that much detergent, that much baking soda. Take a look at this real quick. This was kind of hard. That much baking soda, and then vinegar. And that's it. So, I don't know, I used a cup or so of vinegar, probably half a cup of baking soda, maybe a little bit more. If I was washing more than one gi, I'd put more in here. Now, washing it, a lot of washing machines have this start and then soak. It's great. If your washing machine doesn't have start and then it soaks it, great tip that one of our blue belts, Roy, mentioned a few weeks ago. I don't think I've ever mentioned it. Just keep this up. It'll start, and then whenever it gets full, it'll agitate it, but it won't spin it because, or at least a lot of them, because that would be a safety hazard. So you can let it soak overnight if you have your own washing machine. If you don't, I don't know if the ones at the laundromat can do it, but that would be an option. So, can't stress it enough, wash your stuff, wash your gi every single time. You'll notice I put my belt in there, okay? Wash it every time. People say, oh, well, I don't want to wash my belt, it's bad luck. Bad luck is when you don't have training partners because your belt stinks. That's bad luck, okay? So, or the whole reason we're doing all this is to stay healthy and to stay clean. This is all going to avoid all of the mat, infections that you can get. God forbid MRSA, ringworm, all of that stuff. This is all going to avoid that. So, wash your gis and stay clean, stay healthy.